This OVW social media exclusive is brought to you by Game Exchange, now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your social media match of the week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Matt Vine.
And this social media match of the week is brought to you as always by Game Exchange. Make sure you check them out for all of your gaming needs. As Matt Vine makes his way to the ring, this young man had an impressive victory a few weeks ago against one half of the War Kings in Crimson. But let's see if lightning can strike twice and to see if he can get another win over another large behemoth here in OVW.
I guess you could say that Vine might go trending.
And his opponent, Jay Bradley.
Gilbert Corsi alongside Dr. Man meets Ted McNaylor and PGB. For this week's social media match, and guys, we have a collision of 2 Chi-Town superstars here, and former OVW champion Jay Bradley, I should say, and up-and-comer Matt Vine.
Well, you know, before we had the monster in OVW, talking about our champion Abyss, we had a man called the Monster of the Midway, and that's Jay Bradley right there, a former 2-time OVW heavyweight champion, and showing why he was champion, taking Matt Vine right down.
You know, Bradley is a bully, and he is known for that boomstick, a whiplash-style clothesline that could take your head off.
It's put away many a competitor here in OVW. It's taken out some names that have gone on and had international fame. I mean, Jay Bradley is, by all intents and purposes, a man you don't want to mess with.
Former contracted WWE superstar, former TNA superstar, one of the long alumni list from Ohio Valley Wrestling. But Matt Vine, an up-and-comer at 27 years old out of Chicago, Illinois, he calls himself the symbol of excellence. What do you think that's a sign of here, Doc?
Well, right now I'm not seeing very many things that look excellent about Matt Vine, but you want to talk about Jay Bradley, that was an excellent shoulder breaker.
Tactical maneuvers here from Bradley. He focused on the arm, he focused on the shoulder, and has gone into the grind. That's a veteran. You see a veteran every time you see Bradley in the ring.
He saw an injury, he saw the bullseye, and he went right after the target. Look at the torque, just twisting the arm back on Matt Vine.
Doc, the arm's not supposed to bend like that.
Well, at least not to that degree, but Matt Vine, to his credit, has not given up. He's trying to stay in this.
Again, Matt calls himself the symbol of excellence. He excellently executes everything with perfection, so I think that's like a hybrid of Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart, and those are some big boots to fill.
Well, it certainly looks to me like he's getting excellently executed by Jay Bradley right here in the middle of the ring.
Oh.
I don't know how much more this young man can take. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's very impressive, but he's getting his butt whipped.
Yeah, Vine out on his knees, almost looks like he's seeing stars, and Bradley, again, goes back to wing the arm.
Smart wrestling. You see an injury, you see something you can exploit in the ring, you pick your spot, you go after it, and that's what Jay Bradley's doing.
Yeah, Bradley just doesn't see an injury, he creates an injury.
You're
and then like
right.
a shark, he smells blood in the water and goes right to feast on it.
BGB, you're healing up from a shoulder injury. How do you think you would feel right now having that done to you in the middle of the ring?
Let me tell you something. I was in the water when that shark over Bradley came in and bit me, and it does not feel good. My back still remembers that day.
Jay Bradley is certainly, either one of two ways. Either you never forget it, or you just get hit so hard you have retrograde amnesia. Oh God, he just twisted back that arm. He might have
Ripped it right out of the socket.
Yeah, he might
Ladies
have
and gentlemen,
subluxed a tendon.
Huge announcement made last week on OVW television that December the 14th, we are going to Cage in Cage Chaos. We'll have a 15-foot-high steel cage on the ring, surrounded by a 20-foot-high steel cage around the ring. Never been done in OVW history, going down on December the 14th.
There's going to be so much steel around the ring, it might as well be a dungeon, but it's not just any dungeon. It's going to be a dungeon of destruction at Christmas Chaos,
And the
December
OVW,
14th.
the OVW heavyweight title will be defended in our main event when the Monster Abyss squares off and defends against Hurricane
Going for that
Shane Helms.
boomstick.
But right there, it is a drop kick here from Matt Vine.
Finally.
Trying to live up to his moniker as a symbol of excellence, because that was a pretty drop kick, Doc.
Certainly so. He saw his opening. Jay Bradley going for his boomstick. It's put away many competitors. However, Matt Vine had it scouted.
Cracks
Drops
the
Jay
back.
Bradley.
Yeah, cracks the back of Jay Bradley, and Vine perhaps sensing victory here.
Whoa!
Slingshots into the ring.
What
And
kind
Bradley's out in one. I thought perhaps the Vine should have stayed on top of him for a cover.
there it
But
is.
there's the boomstick.
That's the boomstick.
There is the boomstick out of nowhere.
Normally he'd go for a cover, but he wants a little more punishment. He's going to hyperextend that left
He's
shoulder.
going
I
to
can't
break
look.
it if Matt Vine doesn't tap
I
out.
can't look.
Wow.
Your winner via submission, Jay Bradley.
Well, the master of the boomstick prevails again. Another victory for Jay Bradley.
Well, Matt Vine certainly had some impressive flurries here in the match, but at the end of the day, Jay Bradley once again proves why he's a force to be reckoned with here in OVW.
Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen, for this OVW social media exclusive.
This OVW social media exclusive was brought to you by Game Exchange. Now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all of your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.